I am on Interstate 40, actually by Carlisle exit. And I'm going to step out of the way right now because this is the last of 4 18-wheelers being pulled out of the ditch. 4 trucks were in the ditch this morning, causing standstill traffic and backup for miles. This is the last of the 4 coming out. Arkansas State Police tell me that no injuries occurred with these 4 accidents, fortunately. But as you can see, the ground's pretty torn up. And I'm standing on Interstate 40 right now because they have averted traffic out of the way. The Carlisle exit is where traffic is being averted to turn around and take back roads. So we were one of the last cars to get through before they started averting traffic. My photojournalist John Young and I sat in traffic for about 2.5 hours today. We were at standstill for many points of it. They opened up one lane eventually, but unfortunately the traffic was backed up for so many miles that it really didn't make much movement for a while. So we were stuck in this. We got out of our car and ended up talking to some people that were stuck in traffic as well. We spoke with one couple who was traveling from the Grand Canyon back home to North Carolina, and here's what they had to say.
And then last night coming into Arkansas wasn't bad till we got to Little Rock. And we kind of slid around on the highway a little bit, so spent the night in Arkansas, in Little Rock.
Okay, so is this the state that you've really seen the worst travel conditions?
Statewide, yes. Oklahoma City was bad for about 30 miles on the west side, but the worst part has been Arkansas, the worst condition on the roads.
What made you get on the roads today despite knowing all the...
Work. Insurance adjuster, so when accidents happen, we get busy.
And that couple that was traveling from Arizona to North Carolina actually got rear-ended. They spun out and hit another car, so they showed us some of the damage on their vehicle as well. So this is the worst state they said they traveled in, and as you can see, a lot of Arkansans and travelers are feeling the effects, but fortunately we're getting this cleaned up and no injuries or deaths to report here from this wreck. Reporting live in Carlisle, Marielle Mohs, KTHV 11 News.
Some good updates there. Marielle, thanks a lot. Headaches, overturned trucks are causing traffic delays. Marielle, any progress there?
Yes, Elise, actually there's been quite a bit of progress. The first lane in I-40 has now been open. It's the inner lane, so we're now starting to see traffic come down Interstate 40 eastbound, but the outside lane is still closed at this point because they're waiting to remove this last truck from the scene. This was the first truck to spin this morning, to spin out, and actually it was the only truck that flipped completely on its side, and it was the last truck that they got out. So it's now up and connected to the tow, and they are getting it out of the way. As soon as they get it out of the way, which they expect to be in about the next 10 minutes or so, they will open up all lanes on Interstate 40 heading eastbound, and things will be clear again. Now, I was just told by Arkansas State Police that actually the crash first started at 1 a.m. this morning. That's when police responded to this area where this truck first crashed, followed by 3 more trucks and a van. 5 cars total. Fortunately, no injuries or deaths in this incident, and everything is looking to be okay and get cleared out. Police said when they first arrived, this interstate was a pure sheet of ice. People were slipping and sliding all over the place, including the officer that I spoke with. He said he fell on his side as well. So it was a really icy scene, but now with the sun out, it's melted, it's slushy, and cars are starting to get moving again. So it's looking good out here. Again, the interstate is open to my right here, and the interstate will be fully open in about 10 minutes when this truck behind me gets cleared. Reporting live in Carlisle, Marielle Mohs, KTHV 11 News.
All right.